Hello everybody, welcome to Red Tool House. In 2 days is pig loading day. We're going to be taking 5 of our 11 red wattles to the processor for production, of course, and we've got to get them trained. So come along, we're going to do something totally different here on Red Tool House. Why? Because we just like creating anxiety around here. Piggy. You big, you big. Piggy. So in our 10 plus years of raising pigs here on our 100-acre farm in West Virginia, we've always had this little dance when it comes to pig loading. And as the years have progressed, I'd like to think we've gotten better with that. My late neighbor, who was just, man, he was just a godsend to have somebody that had farming experience pouring into me before he passed, helped me build the corral system, the chute, the funnel, all those type of things that we have. If you watch the channel for any length of time, you've seen us utilize that. Well, that's always access to the south side of our pastures. This road that you're seeing here beside me goes right up the middle of our valley and kind of divides south from north. Well, here this year, I've had our 11 red wattle feeder pigs that we've been growing out. They've been on the south side all summer, the north side, south facing, all summer. And so we thought, well, instead of trying to get them all over here and go through the entire funnel system, what if we utilize our greenhouse hoop house that has become really a multi-purpose building. It's become a farrowing location. It's become a mid-range brooder for chicks as they start to grow up before they're integrated into the flock. Now we're using it as just kind of a shelter for the pigs to hang out in. And we've got a funnel built here that allows them to come from the north pasture into this end of the greenhouse. So what I wanted to do is try loading them directly from this side, using the greenhouse and this gate and this chute as a sorting opportunity. So what I did, Cam helped me back the trailer in here this morning. Again, we're 2 days out from loading day. And we want to acclimate the pigs to the trailer. This is not my trailer. The family of the late farmer I was speaking of, they still allow me to use the trailer, which is just, again, absolute blessing, great neighbors. so glad they allow us to do that. So with having a trailer back here, putting food in, I've purposely made the pigs a little hungry this week. You know, cut their ration back a little bit, just so they're more motivated by food. So putting food in here will get them motivated to get on board. You saw there in just a matter of seconds, we had all 11 on the trailer. The game plan is that when it comes to loading day, we'll get everybody in the greenhouse at least. We'll close the gate, so everyone's sequestered to the greenhouse, and then we'll put food down. Now, the trailer has a sliding gate here, and it also has a separating gate in the middle. And I only want 5 to go, and I'd like my largest 5 to go. The reason why we're spreading those out is we're selling most of our pigs as cuts. So that means I have to inventory those items here on our farm, and we have limited freezer space. And you know, the clock starts ticking when you have cuts. You've got 1 year to sell all those cuts. So if I can do this first round of 5 pigs, 2, I believe, yeah, 2 are going as wholes. So that whole 2 whole pigs just go to the customers. I don't touch them at that point. And then that leaves us 3 to be processed as cuts. So I'd like to have my 5 biggest on board so they can get processed. And then maybe, you know, a month later we'll take the rest. Maybe we'll split it into another group of 2. We'll see. But that will allow me to allow some of the smaller ones to put on a little bit more weight. There's still some mass in the woods that they can take advantage of and use that protein to build up some weight. But we're getting them trained to this. So it is Tuesday morning. Thursday is delivery day to the processor. So we're going to feed out this morning, and I may come down this evening and drop a little bit more feed in. Wednesday morning come down, Wednesday night do the same thing, and that gives them 4 access times to feed in the trailer. And then ideally what I'd love to do is have all 11 pigs in the trailer and carefully try to manipulate them around to be able to close the sorting gate so that my ideal 5 are in the front, and then the 6 that I want to leave behind are in the back, and then I just open the slide gate. They can go back out in the greenhouse, and the 5 are up front. And that's actually how I transport it, because that'll put the weight on the tongue, not on the tail. So I will keep you guys involved. I'll invite you to come with me each time I drop some food down, so we can just see how accustomed they get to it. Like a Tasmanian devil. Gotta shove your way in there, ladies. Good. Close that door. Thank you. Uh-oh. Let me out, Cam. All right, so a little noisy in here. Using the gate to separate the pigs here. It's gonna knock me out from under my feet. I've got five of my biggest ones here in the front. 1, 2, 3, yeah, double checking, because that's all we're taking. And then there's 5 here in the back, and 1 we didn't even worry about getting on the trailer. But we got to tag their ears, so we're going to do that next. And Cam, If you would, open that gate and let's let these 5 out. It actually worked. Sucker bit me though. Bit by a pig. That one didn't work. Worked. So if you're tagging pig's ears, don't ever loan one of your taggers to somebody and expect to get it back. And since I only tag ears maybe once a year, I keep forgetting that I have a whole bunch of tags for the different type of tagger, the Y-Flex or Tex or whatever it's called, and I don't have a bunch of tags for these. And these are some cheap Chinese tags that only work for my Dextron fearing. And what you end up doing is you get this kind of garbage where they break off. So you still poke a hole in a pig's ear, which is fun for the pig, of course. All right, Kel, I need some more circles. So it's usually a hit or miss. I think I've got 2 in, and I got 3 more to go. It is a good tagger. It's the cheap tags is what I'm saying.
Oh.
In there should be 1 orange one left, an orange square that's got a hyphenated number on it. This is very straightforward. Get her to stand still. All right, so we're all loaded. We're coming through Charleston now, which our new USDA processor is just here on the other side of town. So it makes it nice. It's only about a half-hour away. So we're coming through traffic here, and of course all the dummies are trying to merge at the last minute, which makes it fun when carrying a trailer full of pigs. But we'll shoot a little bit of the offload process too when we get there. All right, so we have come back from the processor, obviously, and I shot some good footage of unloading and even herding them into the pen inside the load corral. And I was talking to the employee, and he asked me, man, if you wouldn't mind, don't use any of that footage on any social media. And as we got to talk, I'm like, okay, that makes perfect sense. This day and age, that line of work is just getting so blown up with issues and animal rights stuff. Every animal in there that was in that corral waiting to be processed was in great health, great conditions. There was water, there was feed available for them. They even wait at least 24 hours before they dispatch the animal so the animal can calm down, all of those type of things. So I'm going to honor that request, so that's why there's a gap here. You don't see it unload. But it went very smoothly. There was no issues at all. 5 pigs. We just opened the gate, went back, tapped them on the rear end, they walked right out. So now it's time to clean out the trailer and discuss what's the next plan. You know, this has really become the worst part of taking pigs to the processor. Spraying all the pig poop out of the trailer. I don't know what it is about going for a ride. I guess if you've never gone for a ride before, you'd be a little freaked out, but my goodness, they poop, I think, their body weight while they're in the trailer. So I'm just going to get the pressure sprayer and spray this out. No big deal. Nothing really worth covering there as far as footage goes. But I do want to talk about what's next. Well, we've got 6 more pigs, of course, on the pasture. And I think we're going to mid-November is what we're shooting for there. Just going to see how sales go. It's cheaper for them to stay on pasture and me feed them just a sustaining ration than it is to process and either go out and buy more freezers or fire up our big walk-in freezer, because that thing costs me $180 a month in electricity to run. So it's a drag. At the same time, I can't say it's clean living. It's just providence and the mercies of the good Lord that I've left the gate open to the boar pasture for about 2 months now. And just to see what the boys would do. And as I hoped, Dan, I've got 2, Dan and Mongo. So Dan decided that when he could sense the girls in heat, he decided okay, I'll walk through the gate. He walks down, walks through the gate here that the sows won't step over the line, but he'll step over it. And twice now, he's shown up when it was time to show up, did what he needs to do, and then has turned around and left. He's gone back. So right now he's servicing again. So 2 days ago, he walked down from our upper pasture where the boars hang out down here to the sows, and he has bred the other one. I can't remember which one was in heat first, but I've got it written down. So either Noel or Pepper. And so he's taking care of business there. And he's trying to mess with Merida, but I think she's just gotten too old. She's just not going to play that game. She's just going to hang out to the farm till it's time to go to the big pasture in the sky, I guess. But as always, we'll document everything we do going forward with the pigs and keep y'all posted. Hey, I pray y'all have a great week, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.